Hi guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for a movie for the Beast girlies who think that Prince Adam is better as the Beast. Because I shouldn't have been surprised that I was like, oh, this is hot and then I thought about it. I was like, well, I always think the Beast is more attractive as the Beast. When you are making a story that is very much going to appeal to like a specific base of mainly women right out the gate, what for you guys was the most fun of getting to kind of like exist in that world and like dip into that pool?
Well, I mean, listen, for me, romance is the genre with the highest stakes. I mean, it's life or death. And so when I've fallen in love, when I've gone through breakups, it's like it's just the biggest emotions I've ever felt in my life. And I my brain kind of takes me to these either like the scariest moments of my life, horrifying, or like magical fairyland. So it kind of is ripe for a fairy tale with a monster. It just felt appropriate to me to tell a love story in kind of a fantastical, slightly absurd world, heightened world, because that's what it feels like, to be in love or to be falling out of love. Um, and and yeah, I just I've always loved stories that, you know, teeter in fantasy worlds in general. So it just felt like kind of natural for me to make a movie that had fantastical elements in it.
Yeah, and what about you for you, Kayla? What is it when you're this genre is like I said so specific, but it is so much fun. So like every time there's a movie that exists in it, I think the fans of romance and especially monster romances are going to like flock to it. Like little birds, we're all like, okay, here we go, bye.
Yeah, totally. Well, I love Caroline's take on it because we all, we talk a lot about this like rom-com in the new age and making rom-coms for women now and what we need. Caroline and I were actually chatting yesterday. It's like the kind of man that was maybe in the rom-coms of yore is not the kind of man that we're looking for as modern women anymore. And so Monster being so empowering and bold and, kind of ugly and beautiful in his way and allowing us to fantasize about a relationship like that. I think that's what makes this movie really different in the monster world, because it's kind of like that guy could totally be a guy I date. He's hot and he has long hair. It's like, what? He could be working at a bar. I like him. So
He's
it's
like sweet. He's
yeah,
like very sweet.
Yeah, extremely charming and a nice monster guy.
Caroline calls him Billy Crystal Monster, which I love.
Yeah, he's like Tom
Yeah.
Hanks a little bit.
Yeah, I could see that. I do have to ask you guys because thank you. This movie gave me another song I can like scream in a car whenever I go home and I'm driving in a car. So I want to know if you guys like, do you guys have a Broadway song that is your like, oh, I need to feel something, so I'm going to sing this song?
Get Happy. Is that what it's called?
The
Yeah,
the one that's Barbara and well, they did a mashup, but it is just yeah, it's Get Happy.
Probably that one. Yeah, Judy Garland, Barbara Streisand.
okay, I have three. Sorry. You shouldn't have asked me this question. I have like deep knowledge.
I
But
wouldn't ask myself that question either, so that's why I gave you.
it depends on my vibe. It depends on where I'm driving because it's always in the car, just belting, truly hurting my own ears. Back to Before, which Ragtime's coming soon in New York. Back to Before, Don't Rain on My Parade. Caroline and I both love it. Don't Rain on My Parade. But I Dreamed a Dream is really where it's at for me. I could be anywhere and be singing that and it would hit. Trying to make myself cry at my own self. Don't tell
Shit,
anyone
you're
after
mad. Just going like this. I love it. Thank you guys so much. I love this movie, and I'm happy to be a weird monster girly. So thank you guys so much, and I can't wait for everyone to get to see your monster.
Thank you, Rachel.